Hi guys, and welcome to the UEFA Champions League stream. Hope you guys are all doing good. Welcome Kelvin, Shadow Plays, Dinosaur Accounts, Owen, Random Returnal. I think there was some others. GX, you're in here as well. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing good. And yes, Real Madrid, exactly, W's. I can't read that name, but welcome to the stream with the rose little emoji. Yeah, hope you guys are all doing good. And yeah, this is the Real Madrid stream. We're also having Atalanta versus Club Brugge on the side. And we are going to hopefully get a W here off the back of the Atleti loss, which was a big disappointment, of course. But yeah, hopefully we do get one. This is going to be the lineup for Real in this game. So Thibaut Courtois is going to be the goalkeeper. Asensio actually is playing right back. Dean Huijsen and Alaba are playing the two centre-backs. And Fran Garcia is playing as a left-back. There's actually no today Alvaro Carreras, interestingly. We have Dani Ceballos and Tchouaméni as the CMs. We have Mastantuono as the right wing. We have Arda Güler as the AM. We have left wing Vinicius. And, of course, Kylian as the striker. So that is the lineup for Real. And don't I say this? Kuma lala, kum ala savesta. Okay. Fair enough. And this is going to be the lineup for Kairat Almaty here. So Kel Mirza is the goalkeeper. Mata is the left back. Sorokin is the left centre back. Martinovic is the right centre back. Tapalov is the right back. Gromkio is the left mid. Arad and Kasabulat is the two CM partnerships there for Kairat. We also have Mirinsky as the right wing. Jorginho is going to be the striker on the left, and Satpayev is the striker on the right. So interesting formation there from Kairat Almaty 4-4-2, and for Real it's a 4-2-3-1. And we'll see how both teams shape up. I do think that we can get the job done here, though. Real, I did predict 4-1 before the game, but you know, stuff might change. And yeah, we'll see what happens. And the dinos are dipping. We'll see you next stream. Yeah, see you next stream, dinosaurs. And W's, welcome to the stream. I don't even know how to say that name. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say it. I'm going to just probably put this in Google Translate and we can see what language. It's Kyrgyz as the detected language. And Musakhan, it translated to. Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. The match is about to start in 1 minute, guys. As always, you know, just a friendly reminder before we do start, the match cannot be shown due to copyright. However, you can watch on TNT Sports. You can watch on, I think there's Bein Sports. I'm not sure what the local TV channels are for the two ones there. I'm watching off TNT Sports for this match. And yeah, this is a watch along. So yeah, Hala Madrid. W's to Kairat fans. Hopefully this is going to be a good game. The stadium's packed out as well, which is going to be great to see, you know, some atmosphere in this one. And hopefully we can see, you know, just an all-round good game between these two teams. And yeah, let's get started. So Kairat is just having a little bit of a team talk here. Satpayev just talking with the referee there, as well as Jorginho, both ready to start off the game. It looks like that Kairat will be taking the kick-off, I presume, just by the way that the camera's sort of showing here, but we'll have to wait and see. They keep showing Tchouaméni on the camera as well. Maybe he's the main guy for this one. And, of course, Almaty. I mean, W's Almaty fans, you know, I am a Real fan, but I will commentate neutrally as I do for every game. And I hope wish your team all the best, guys, if you are supporting Kairat, because, you know, such a big milestone to get into the Champions League as a Kazakh team, and what a team they are versing right now. There is the kickoff just being taken. Going to start the timer now, and it is a long ball already by Kairat. They're going for the header, and it's caught by Courtois. Already a shot on target there by Satpayev, and it's now with Vinny, distributed quickly. He's moving down the left wing here, trying to find a pass over to Kylian. It is intercepted nice and easily there by Sorokin, and it's out for a Real throw, and Mastantuono is probably going to take... No, Mbappe just takes it to Mastantuono. And he is absolutely pocketed there, Mastantuono, by Mata. That was pretty easy. It's now going to be with Arad. He's trying to press up the field. And already, Kairat started off with a bang there. They almost scored immediately, you know, 20 seconds into the game, which is insane. I did not expect that. I really thought that Real would be dominating, and then, you know, a quick, fast transition might have led Kairat to get one goal in this match. But already, they showed a little bit of spark. Dean Huijsen does win a throw in here for Real. And it's going to be a throw-in off Satpayev there. The coach for Kairat, of course, is going to be Arabat Khatin. if I can say his name correctly there. Xabi Alonso, of course, for Real. I'm just going to call him Rafael, the Kairat coach. But yeah, Rafael is looking a little bit pleased with that opening there. He's a little bit tense as well, because what a game that he has to manage today. And his players just have to show the home crowd a lot of, brilliant gameplay against one of the best teams in the world. And what a misfired shot there by Casabulat. Wasn't the best. It's actually Jorginho. But I think Casat also got a little bit of a touch just beforehand. And yeah, Xabi Alonso did not like that start there. Definitely not the best way to start into a game from, a 5-2 loss. You come into this game and almost concede 10 seconds into Kairat. And they're actually, having a lot of the attacks so far. And thank you, GX. Welcome to stream, by the way. And yeah, new Awake, I absolutely love it. And yeah, the NASA really did cook with the kits this season. It's now going to be with, I think that is Arda Güler. Valverde isn't playing today, if I'm correct. Yeah, he's not on the lineup sheet. Definitely, it's going to be interesting to see how Real play, with Mastantuono and Arda Güler linking up, because we have seen them link up a little bit, but not as much as usual. And Owen, that is about gameplay. I will read the comments at halftime if you do them, but as I did, tell you about 3 streams in a row that we try and focus on football during the football stream, so I would appreciate it if we can, lock in for the football here and, talk about it. And Saudi League should play in Europe. Yeah, I definitely agree that, even if we had one of the SPL teams, the winner, does play in, the Champions League, that would be really cool. But yeah, I appreciate that. Love there for the Saudi League, by the way. Very underrated league, I gotta say. And this once... okay, fair enough. Okay, so there is you have to do puzzles at the house part and hide to get all the stones. You have to crouch. Okay, so there's different stuff, and then you go through each of the different maps. Okay, fair enough. This is now going to be Alaba getting the ball from Courtois. And hi, Nusea, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Just need to turn the air conditioning. They're very hot. Alaba now with it. Just one touching pass there from Raul Asensio. And it's now going to be over to Vinny. And good through ball there by Tchouaméni. Just absolutely finds no one, I don't think, though, because, this is just high pressing and marking from Kairat, which is actually what you like to see. You'd like to see this sort of marking. And where do you watch the match? So there's 2 places to watch the match, as far as I'm aware, BN Sports and TNT Sports. I'm watching off of TNT. So yeah, if you... wherever those 2 you can watch off, and that's great. But yeah, they are the official broadcasters for the match. I'm not too sure on any others. I think I can check on FootMob here. There's Amazon Prime, DAZN Germany. Yeah, there's some others. MyCanal. I don't know those, to be fair. Courtois just collecting up the ball here. He's just going to hold it up. And can I write it? It's in the description. In the description, Nusau. And it's going to be now Asensio. Just playing over to Tchouaméni. Now back to Courtois. Real Madrid definitely need a calm down sort of possession and stuff, because I feel like that, they definitely need to sort of relieve what's been passed in this first couple of minutes here, the first 3 so minutes where Kairat have been all the pressure and stuff, which is insane. And yeah, Dean Huijsen just going to send the ball deep there, trying to find Fran Garcia. Good touch by him, and is going to be cleared out by Kairat. And it will be a throw here for Fran Garcia. And W's Kairat fans, again, I appreciate you guys for filling out the stadium here, and going to make an intense match for Real so far as well, just by the fact that we almost conceded twice. I hope it's a good game. I hope there's a lot of goals, and I hope that it's, not just one-sided, which hasn't been so far. Yeah. Just showing the ball before to Jorginho, just the misfired shot. And then there was the second header by Payet. And yeah, just Satpayev, sorry. And yeah, just missed. Throw taken by Fran Garcia. Now to Tchouaméni. It's going to be intercepted nice and easily there by, I think that was Jorginho playing a bit deeper. It's now going to be Arad. And he finds a switched possession side over to Gromyko. Just going to hold up the ball and play it back now to Mata. And now over to Sorokin. I'm just looking over at the team sheet, by the way, for the Kairat players, because, of course, I haven't watched their team before. So I do need to try and get a little bit of memorization going in on the player names. It's going to be a nice through ball by Arda Güler over to Vinny. And there is a through ball run going by Fran Garcia. Vinny tries to find a ball to Mbappe, but is going to be intercepted nice and easy by Martinovic. And now over to the right back there, Tapalov. Finding a deep ball almost to Satpayev again, but Courtois is going to come out and actually just win a throw in here for Real. So good play. Is my scoreboard accurate? Yes, it is accurate. I think for both Club Brugge, Atalanta, and Kairat and Madrid. In the time? Yeah, the time is accurate, though. I actually experience lots of lag during my streams because my internet's terrible. So, yeah, sometimes the time does drop back slightly when I'm watching. But, yeah, it's not usually the case. It's going to be now Fran Garcia taking a throw. Just plays it into Vinny. Usually when this happens, I just like refresh it or something. So, yeah. Deep ball going into the run of Satpayev. And then there's another attack coming on. It's actually a very strong attack. Again, this is something that Real needs to be careful of. Because if we actually look at the momentum graph, if you guys have FootMob open or anything, all momentum towards Kairat at the moment. There's absolutely none towards Real. I mean, good defending from Dean Huijsen, but it's not good enough so far. I'm really actually embarrassed by what I'm seeing here, that we're coming off the back of a loss, versing, not definitely on the same sort of level team, and we're performing like this, absolute trash, so I genuinely don't appreciate Real for playing like this sort of gameplay. Just going to try and just quickly do something as well. Hopefully this might actually refresh me up to a bit of a higher speed. But yeah, just having a look at the shot there again. I think it was Mata who took the shot. It's just wide, unfortunately. Yeah. And yeah, W's again. I mean, let's if we have a look here at the possession graph as well. 44% ball possession for Kairat. So they've taken a throw in now. Just going to throw it back into deep territory here. It's going to be Mata. He's going to play that forward there. Just a hold by Jorginho. He's going to hold up the play, passing it over to Arat. He finds a ball over to Satpayev, intercepted by Fran Garcia. It's going to be forward. Fran does a little bit of a step over. Dud. Mbappe is open, but he passes back to Roll, who is now in the left side of the field. Didn't really expect this much switching play from him. Courtois falls over. Yeah, great. Tchouaméni. Thank you, Courtois. Please stand up like a normal human being. That'll be great. Ceballos, Arda now over to Huijsen. And now it's going to be Raul Asensio passing it through there to Mastantuono, back to Alaba. This isn't great how we're not even getting Saw piercing the field currently. It's not good. This is not good at all. Mbappe, Ceballos. And Ceballos does a deep cross. Dino TNT Sports needs money to watch. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you do need to pay money. Of course, that is supporting the club if you pay to watch these matches, hence why I don't say any other way to watch is the way to watch, through payment. And what was the other name? Bein Sports, I said. But yeah, that one you will need money as well to watch off of. That's why I do offer the watch-alongs, if you want to watch the, hear commentation at least and just talk about it if you can't actually watch. But yeah, just trying to stupid refresh FootMob was so annoying. There we go. Okay. This is now going to be a deep ball out from Kairat, collected by Courtois. And he just quickly distributes. Can't you watch anything for free? No. No. And I'm not allowed to say other ways because, of course, that is against the law. So I'm telling you right now, TNT Sports and BN Sports, and then there's a couple of others like MyCanal, stuff like that. But I don't really know about those. You can see here, if you go on this site, FootMob, you can see all the TV channels available at the top. And hi, Alexa. And Dino says, yeah, I hope you're doing good. Exactly. I mean, everyone writing now the script that I read. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Alexa. Welcome stream. Dean Huijsen sends a deep ball to try and find Mbappe. He is kind of pocketed by Mata, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Kairat. Good defense there. And yeah, Hala Madrid, exactly. Hala Madrid. Mbappe saying that he didn't kick the ball out. He definitely did. I don't know what he's yapping about, Mbappe. Yeah, Mata definitely defended him up nicely there. He just kicks the ball straight out, and yeah, it's going to be a throw-in for Kairat. And this is going to be now them trying to play one-touch football out the back here. Good kick away by Sorokin. It's going to be cleaned up by Dean Huijsen there, just giving away the possession. And this is now going to be with Dani Ceballos. Now over to Raul Asensio. Now to Ceballos again. Dean Huijsen. And Dean Huijsen one touch with Ceballos. Just going to hold the ball up. Plays it over now to Arda Güler. Now over to Mastantuono. Tchouaméni. Come on, Tchouaméni. Back to Ceballos. Now Alaba. Tchouaméni again, one touching there. And Alaba now to Fran Garcia. Back to Alaba. Now back into the defense here with Ceballos. He's playing more of a rotationary DM, Ceballos today, similar to how really Brozovic plays at Al Nassr, for example. And yeah, it's cleared away. It's going to be cleaned up nice and easy by Casabulat. But then Fran Garcia intercepts that pass. Vinny, bad dispossession, 12th minute-ish. Okay, so I haven't seen it yet. We'll have a look right now. So Vinny's got the ball now. I'm assuming he is back in a second. Mbappe now with it. And it's going to be a corner, so this isn't great. If he actually gets dispossessed near the corner, that's terrible. Yeah, okay. That was a good play by Mbappe as well. And no problem, Alexa. See you in a bit. See you in a bit. Yeah, that is cleared away by Martinovic. Hard name to pronounce there. And it's going to be, I think, Ardigula taking the corner. Yeah, he's going to play a left-footed in-swinger. And he just sends it in. A little bit of a header going on. It's cleared out of the box. Vinny now with it. Yeah, okay, I can see there. GX, that was a terrible dispossession. Should have been hit. Controlled and hit on the second time volley, I feel. Good win back, though, by Mastantuono. I think it's going to be a free kick, though. He does foul Gromyko. It's a little bit of a dive there. He's saying that he's injured his foot badly. I mean, it's a little bit of a over-exaggeration there, I think. Yeah, that's a bit of an exaggeration from the player from Kairat. You want to sync your stream with yours? Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm just at, like, because there's also YouTube latency, so I'm about at the 13th minute by the time you hear this. So, yeah. And then add on, like, 10 seconds. Xabi Alonso just telling his players to push back a little bit more, go a bit more defensive, which is surprising. You know, Kairat's not the team we should really be playing defensively towards. We should have done that against Atleti, but, you know, Kairat are showing a good fight here, and that's, you know, surprising. Mbappe passing over to Vinny. This is a good run, and Vinny should be finishing. He absolutely does not. That is disgusting. Oh, that is bad. That is very bad. Vinny should have been finishing that, and it should have been 1-0. What the heck was that? And when is the next gaming stream? It's going to be tomorrow, the next gaming stream. It will be on To Be Decided. And by the way, I don't know why, but you know, like 99 Nights in the Forest, that is a game suggestion on a special day because you know you don't play those games. I mean, you know, I will eventually get back into those sorts, Alexa. But yeah, we changed it up just recently off of Roblox just because I was having a little bit of a break and trying some different stuff. It's going to be now Kalmuraz. What the heck? Kalmurza. I think that's how you say his name. Any Kairat fans can correct me in the chat there. He just kicks the ball straight out. It's going to be a Real throw-in. And it looks like that Raul Asensio will be taking this one. Unfortunately, Dani Carvajal is suspended for 2 matches. So we have to play Raul as the right back. And what kind of gaming stream? To be decided, as I did say before. And what is my hardest Roblox challenge? I don't really know, to be honest. This is going to be cleared away. It's going to be now a throw-in here for Real again. Nice clearance by, I think that was Sorokin this time. And Raul's going to take the throw. Just throws it deep. It's going to be collected up by Thibaut Courtois. And he sends a long ball. It's going to be collected nice and easy. Mastantuono is pressing up. A little bit of a dive there again from Gromyko. He is definitely doing quite a fair bit of diving on Mastantuono. But, you know, it is all part of the game. Alaba is going to just control the ball back to Courtois, and he is going to send this one slightly deeper over to Kylian. Sorry, that was Mastantuono, actually. And then it's just a misfired control back into the defense of Kairat. Kairat Stadium has a capacity of 23,800. Yeah, and I mean, they've actually got, it says here on FootMob, 26,000 people in attendance. So, I mean, they're exceeding the capacity by about 3,000 to host this game. Maybe they built some extra chairs or something just for this one, because I did hear that there was like some overcrowding sort of things happening for the stadium. There's like so many people wanting to see Real. You can see that there's like, it's packed. It's actually packed. And so after halftime, you expect Madrid to have like 2 or more goals. Yeah, hopefully we do. Yeah, it's definitely sold out, exactly. They're overpacked. Funny moment. Let you put your head up real quick. You're tired of lowering your head. Oh no, a dino swallowed your head. What? Okay, this is going to be a throw-in now for Fran Garcia. So far, Kairat 3 total attempts, 1 on target. Real 1 attempt. Of course, the Vinny one that went absolutely nowhere. Hopefully, we can get more than 1 by the 30th minute. I am hoping that that's the case, because currently we are not on the best form here, I gotta say, going into this match. Atalanta Club Brugge is also still 0-0 currently in their game. A lot of momentum for both teams there. It's Mastantuono now. Now over to Arda Güler, who I really think is, you know, so crucial in the games now. He is like almost the required piece of the puzzle for Real. Just he's whenever he's off, he's missing, and you can tell he's missing because there's less creativity within the team. Same with Kylian. I feel like without Arda and Kylian, we would be really struggling. I don't know why the rest of the team isn't really playing to the standards that I expected from them. Besides, of course, I forgot to mention Carreras and Dean Huijsen are also playing very good. But the rest of them, I mean, it's actually a bit embarrassing how bad they're playing. And I really hope they do change up. And this is going to be Vinny now, back to Ceballos. And did I see your comment? Oh, did I watch Modric versus Kevin, the movie? There's a movie for Modric versus KDB? I watched the match. AC Milan versus Napoli. It was an entertaining match. I actually streamed it. But yeah, I did not know there was a movie. Dean Huijsen now. Now this is going to be over to Fran Garcia, Ceballos, Mbappe, little chip over. It's now going to be with Fran Garcia, cross in, and shot by Arda, and it just goes wide. It's going to be a corner. I think Vinny should have actually taken that shot. Yeah, Güler, I don't know how he missed that one, but Vinny, I do think, should have actually been the one to receive it, because it was actually more aligned with him getting the one-touch in. I guess Güler did have a very equal chance to it as well. Fran Garcia, nice cutback as well. There's nothing wrong with that. And then, yeah, just he should have really hit that a little bit better. Should have been 1-0. Ceballos now clearing it backwards. It's going to be a throw-in now for Kairat. And is Güler on striker or cam? He's playing cam, of course. Kylian is striker. Vinny left wing. Mastantuono right wing. Jude is on the bench for today, I'm assuming here. Yeah, he is on the bench along with Rodrigo, Gonzalo Garcia, Endrick, Valverde, Camavinga. Carreras is also on the bench, and Jimenez. We need to try out David Jimenez because we haven't actually seen how he plays just yet. At least I haven't this season. If I'm correct, he hasn't played a single game this season. So we need to see how he plays up in the defensive line and how he can, you know, develop up and stuff. And yeah, maybe you can play right back. Mbappe is the best in the world based on football ability. I totally agree with you. I totally agree. Mbappe is by far, it's not even close as well. Mbappe is by far the best in the world, and he has been for multiple years. It's just that he's been so unlucky with his teams that he's been to, you know, not achieving what he can achieve. And I don't even understand the fact that he's so good that he is actually making some of these Madrid players look a little bit bad. Now, in your opinion, I mean, that's a fact, GX. It's a fact, you know. And yeah, the referees just signal here another foul by Mastantuono. He is the highest ceiling, exactly. And again, Owen, to be decided, as I said, to be decided. I don't decide stuff days in advance. I try and go with the flow. Football stuff is decided, you know, in advance because that's not based on me, but the other stuff I decide. So yeah. This is going to be now a free kick for Kairat, just taken. And hi, Abs, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I think you've got like 3 names there. If you like whatever name you'd like me to call you, just go ahead and say, and I'll, you know, say the correct one, not right. But yeah, welcome to stream. Hope you have a nice day. It's going to be Arda Güler passing over to Dani Ceballos now with Tchouaméni. Still 0-0 here, 20th minute. Club Brugge and Atalanta also 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. He takes the shot. It's wide, and he just has it saved. Oh, that was very, very lucky there by the goalkeeper to get that save in. Calmurza does a very good save. Mbappe unlucky to actually not hit the back of the net. It was a good shot, but yeah, just not the most effective. He maybe could have hit with a bit more power, I think. That might have been a better option, maybe hitting higher up. I think the goalkeeper would have had more of a trouble to save that. But yeah, he has done all right, both of them, I guess. both for their teams. Mastantuono is going to take the corner here on the right-hand side. Come on, please give us a goal. And it's an insanely bad... That's such a bad corner. I mean, he did it in the Atletico game as well. He was so bad with the corner taking. Just please don't have him taking corners against Xabi Alonso, because that is the type of stuff you see in youth academies, not even in professional matches. This is Vinny Jr. now to Mbappe. Now it's Vinny. He's playing at forward. He actually got past one. He's running up on the left wing, and he just wins another corner for Real, and it's going to be defended up by Tapalov. Good run by Vinny. And yeah, that was actually nice to get. That skill was phenomenal. And then, yeah, just winning the corner. I mean, it's the best you can do in that position when there's not many open people in the box to get the cut back. The corner is fine. Ardagula's not taking. Dani Ceballos is going to take this corner. We are doing a different corner taker every single corner. Interesting. Ceballos sends it in. Header is not won by anyone. It's now back to Dani Ceballos out on the left-hand side deep. Now it's Fran Garcia. Ceballos, one touch back. And Garcia is just going to hold the ball up. He just plays it back to Ceballos again. And funny moment 3. All right, guys, let me get the food. Let me get the food real quick. Let me get it. Oh, no, pro. My money is over. Hey, you give me money, please. Oh, no. Okay, what the heck? It's so random that it's actually just stupid. I don't even know. Okay, Dean Huijsen now with the ball. Now Ardagula passing it over to Fran Garcia. Vinny. And Vinny trying to play it in. Cuts it. Does a little bit of a chip over. That was good skill by Vinny there. He has improved since that dispossession that he had before. Fran Garcia now playing it into Dani Ceballos. Through ball to Ardagula. Cut it in. Come on, Arda. Play it in. He doesn't. He takes his time. Gets across. It's going to be controlled by Vinny outside the box and then he's dispossessed immediately again. As soon as I said about your dispossessions not being the worst, you get immediately dispossessed. A little bit of a tussle for the ball. Actually, again, if we just take a look quickly at the stats here, just because we've lost it again. I mean, we've got 71% ball possession, but the stats show that we should be performing better. I mean, they've got 3 shots, 1 on target. We've got 3, 1 on target. How are we not performing better? And it's going to be now Dean Huijsen with the ball. And Huijsen is just going to hold up now in the defense because, again, we're taking too much time. We are actually taking too much time to really do anything. We really should have been up a goal by now. No disrespect to Kairat because I think they're playing phenomenally, and that's, you know, the thing is that we're actually, you know, not up a goal. It's now going to be with Ardagula finding a through ball there, trying to reach Mbappe. It's Mastantuono, runs on it. And there was a penalty. Good job, Mastantuono. That is a foul. That is a penalty. Penalty for Real. So I'm assuming Mbappe is going to convert this one. I'm already getting it ready for the goal. 100%. That is a pen. And where is the match? The match is available. TNT Sports, BN Sports, the official channels to watch. So yeah, or you can check the description where the rest of the channels are. I don't know if I wrote any others for this one. There's also like Amazon Prime. You can watch it on as well. Yeah, that is definitely a penalty all day, every day. I mean, the goalkeeper should be getting a yellow for that tackle. I think he has got a yellow. I don't know. Was that a goal? It's about to be because Mbappe is going to take the penalty here. And here we go. Goal. Yep, goal. It's a penalty for Kylian. There we go. Mbappe goal. It's at the 24th minute. And it's a penalty, so penalty. There we go. Fair enough. We take that. We do take that. And it's going to be 1-0. I mean, fair play to the goalkeeper. You couldn't really reach that. I don't know why he really committed to that tackle, though. I think he should have just stood ground and held position, because if he did, I mean, Mastantuono is not really doing much from there, is he? Mbappe absolutely sends it bottom left, drills it in, and yeah, that is good. And penalty Madrid FC. No hate coming from a Real Madrid fan. I mean, yeah, we do get a lot of pens, but again, it's deserved. We're meant to convert them. It's part of football, and, you know, that's definitely not a penalty you can say, you know, oh, it's controversial because the goalkeeper's literally sweeped his legs out. But yeah, 1-0, 25th minute. I mean, not the best way to get the opening goal. I would have expected us to get an open play one first, but is what it is. We take those. We take those. And yeah, he's got 3 goals in 2 matches, Mbappe. He scored both goals last game. Of course, he hasn't scored actually. We haven't actually scored an open play goal in the Champions League yet. All of them have been from penalties. So yeah, all 3 goals. Dean Huijsen sends it long. Again, all deserved. We should be taking every single one of them. We should be scoring every single one. If we miss a pen, like for example in this game, I'll be embarrassed. Really, I would be. This is going to be now out with Real Mastantuono just holding it up. And hi, Ron. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And it's one back by Ceballos. And he sends it long over to Kylian. One-touch ball through. It's going to be a possible goal there by Arda. He's absolutely tackled out from underneath. I do think he did handball the ball beforehand. Mbappe, 3 goals, 3 pens. Yeah, exactly. We take it. We take it. You know, we got to win. We will take another one. I think the referee, has announced play on here, so there was no check for that possible foul on Arda Güler. Definitely wasn't really the biggest of fouls, just by the fact that he did, completely handball the ball before going into that challenge. And it's a fast breakaway for Kairat, and Courtois just going to mop that one up. And there we go. It's going to be sent all the way down the field. So I do, accept that, Courtois, especially in that sort of dangerous situation where everyone's absolutely sprinting at you full pace. It's Vinny trying to find a through ball there. There is a possible appeal for a free kick by Mbappe, but it's just going to be played on. And it's going to be now back with Kairat trying to send a ball over to the deep side there. Tapalov just finding no one because there is a foul. This is a new Vinny, maybe as good as before, but different. Yeah, it's definitely different Vinny because he's not gone for goals. He is going for the assists. He's going for the playmaking, and I respect that from Vinny, I do. You're trying to make videos, but either it says you can't process file because you put it in on not for kids, or there's no audio. Do you have like CapCut or something? I mean, usually you have to submit a vid that's like MP4 format. And don't Etihad play Olali today? They play a different Olali. I'm pretty sure it's Olali something, like, what are they? Shabab Olali Dubai. That's what their name is. Yeah. It's a AFC Champions League game. So yeah, I'll have that one on the background as well. Again, can't really make different streams for these ones because of the fact that Champions League's on, and I have to get the most clickable stuff. And why don't you show the match? Because it is against the law, Capano. Welcome to stream, by the way. It is against the law. I will be banned from YouTube if I show the match. The best I can do is commentate as much as possible without my, lagging out. So yeah, I do try and do as good as I can for you guys, on the legal side of stuff. Courtois sends a ball long. That's a very good ground ball by Courtois. Now over to Vinny again. He's going to play up left wing. He's just, Vinny definitely looks much better, and you do not have cap cut. Okay, you should definitely get it because it will help you out much more. And Vinny is going to just play it over to Mastantuono, and it's a deep ball. It's caught by the goalkeeper. Yeah, and thank you, Capano, for understanding. I mean, I'm trying to do as good as I can for you guys. It's not the best. I would love to. If I could show the match, I would love to, but I'm sorry, I can't. And I really cannot. I even one time showed clips of a match that was currently happening, like a snippet of it. It was about 5 seconds. I got the video, it got demonetized and everything. So, and taken down. The video got taken down, which is crazy. But I deleted the clip and then it got re-uploaded. Okay, turn the AC on. I'm absolutely sweating in here. Kairat still can win, yeah, definitely. Just based on the fact that Real does not look the most confident at the moment, and it's really embarrassing. Vinny now with it. And it's going to be dispossessed by Kairat. I think it's going to be just collected up nicely by the goalkeeper. You have a stream which is not legal website. Would you mind if you shared it with everyone or not? If not, I don't really, I wouldn't like that, of course, GX, because the fact is that I can get in trouble for, promoting that stuff. So I would say no. TNT Sports is the one, and Bein Sports. But yeah, I do know of the existence, but again, no promotion of that because I will get in trouble, especially if I'm going for stuff. And yeah, thanks GX for understanding. And do you have any video tips? Just try and put your heart and soul into it. I mean, there's no real tips you don't have to be fancy for a video and stuff. Ron, you can just do whatever you like, really, and who knows, try new things, see if it works. But yeah. It's going to be now in the deep possession here for Real. Again, I'm not liking the looks of this game so far, guys. It's not looking great. Mastantuono just depossessed again. Again depossessed. We're not even getting past a guy. Just holding up in the midfield and just doing nothing. Ceballos. And now to Arda. Takes the shot. That's a long ranger. Just caught by the goalkeeper. I mean, he kind of slips it up there. He's going to sort of time waste here, the goalkeeper. They are playing for a draw here, I think, Kairat, if they can. You know, a win would be great, but a draw, I do think they are also playing for. You have a question. Who is this Mbappe guy? He's a regen of CR7. That's what he is. He is literally that guy, Mbappe. Watch some clips of him because he is crazy, especially those Monaco days. I mean, that's where he reached his prime in Monaco. Phenomenal talent. I don't think he performs at PSG or Real. I think Monaco was the biggest club he was at, you know. It's going to be now over into the right wing here with, I think that was Tapalov passing to Marinsky. And it's just going to be cleaned up by Dean Huijsen. Again, now a throw-in for Kairat. Stream idea. Halloween stream where you play only horror games in Roblox. I probably wouldn't just play games in Roblox. If it was a Halloween stream, I'd probably do like an actual hardcore horror game. I wouldn't, just because I feel like, you know, it'd be actually very horror. Also, Chelsea versus Benfica later on tonight, along with Galatasaray versus Liverpool. We are covering every Champions League game tonight, especially all those ones at 10 p.m. my time, which I absolutely love. There's like 5 of them that I have to watch all at the same time. Courtois now to Dean Huijsen. Just looking at the stats quickly here. Once again, guys, 71% ball possession for Real. I'm going to do this actually while I change my internet, because my internet is just atrocious today, by the way. But yeah, 71% ball possession by Real, 29% by Kairat, 1.44 expected goals by Real, 5 total shots by Real, and 3 on target. 4 shots by Kairat, 1 on target. Unfortunately, that they haven't really converted those on target. How much does TNT Sports cost for me in Saudi? Now, usually I watch off Bein Sports, which I need to actually use a VPN for because it's blocked in, it's blocked here. But I think it's like, can't remember, I bought it ages ago, by the way. I bought it like years ago, and it's just a renewing subscription. It's like 60 of my currency, 70, I don't know, because it multiplies by, you know, a fair amount. But yeah, usually I just watch off Bein Sports. But this one I just watched TNT because I was watching the Nottingham Forest game. 60 reals? Nah, a bit more than that. It's like it's like 65 something. I don't know. It's like a recurring thing I got. I get like the annual billing, whatever. I think that's like the monthly though. So, I mean, I can just tell you. TNT Sports cost. Yeah, it's like, yeah, there's like a... So, wow, £34 in UK, jeez. Well, that is insane. What the heck? Okay, that is actually a lot. I mean, I don't know. I'm not paying for it. Yeah. It's not on my money. This is going to be Arda taking the goal kick. Corner. Why did I say goal kick? Again, we have another chance to attack here. Hopefully we can convert. Yeah, it's expensive. That seems expensive. Jeez. It's £35. Wow. And game idea, Team Fortress 2. That is on the to-do list because I've heard Team Fortress 2 is very good. And you have an idea? Yes, go ahead. Oh, and you don't have to spam guys in the chat. It's okay. Just showing the Mastantuono chance here as well. Just misfired. Just showing that on the replay because I'm lagging continually. My internet, what is it today? I don't get it. I actually don't get it. Okay. Is there a goal for Atalanta Club Brugge? No. Oh, there is. There's a goal. Atalanta Club Brugge. I just knew it. Yeah, Solis scores for Club Brugge. 1-0. Let's add that on the score sheet there. There we go. Wow, did not expect that. FNAF into the pit. Okay, fair enough. That would be 176 reals a month. Jeez, okay. I don't think it's that expensive, though. I mean, again, I'm not the one paying for it, so, you know, I don't know, but it's like all in a subscription package. You know, but yeah. Arda. I know Bein Sports isn't that expensive, though. Ceballos to Fran Garcia. That corner was absolutely atrocious. Brugge goal, I know. Brugge are doing good in the Champions League. I gotta say, they're actually like full-on playing. They're actually doing good. Props to Club Brugge, by the way. I am actually really proud of them because, you know, I watched their first game against Monaco. I mean, I was expecting Pogba. He didn't come into the game because he was, you know, injured. But they really did a good job, Club Brugge, against Monaco. They really impressed. And, you know, I'm happy for them to get this high, you know, so far on the table. They're, what, now going to be first? I do think they will actually go first just by the fact that I'm pretty sure that PSG will lose tomorrow. Do I pay for a VPN or use a free one? I pay for one. Pay for one. Only to watch Bein Sport. I don't use it for anything else. It's going to be now Ceballos, Vinny Jr. The weird thing is that Bein Sports is the official provider here for some of the AFC stuff and that, yet it's not. The internet blocks it, which is strange. It's literally listed official provider Bein Sports, and then they say this is blocked in the region. What is it called? Not going to really disclose that because, yeah, not always the best things to say about, you know. Let's move on. It's going to be now Kairat taking the goal kick. If you get what I mean, GX. I don't know if you get what I mean. Yeah. And let's read your comment, Owen. When Dino gets the name tag for Minecraft, we are going to name the dog Idiot? No. No, we're not going to name the dog Idiot. That is a bad idea. Okay, let's go back onto the Kairat team sheet as well, so I can actually read their player names. This is going to be Alaba, playing over to Dean Hoyinson. And now over to Mbappe. And intercepted. Fair enough. You're just thinking about getting yourself a VPN. Yeah, there's a lot of good options. One I will say, one that's like gets a lot of sponsors, like called Surfshark. Now I don't know, maybe you want to sponsor me. I see like about 100 YouTubers get sponsored by them, so they must be, you know, fairly good. But yeah, my one's a little bit of a niche one. Don't think many people have heard of them. This is gonna be Courtois catching, and from Yakar, just not the best header from him. It's not that great. Name the dog Rodax or Bub. Comment that on the Minecraft stream, and yeah, I'll consider the comment. Have I ever watched Blue Lock? No, I've never watched Blue Lock. You said you could name it whatever we want. Yeah, but not Idiot. Like, I mean, we're not going to name it a, you know, kind of an offensive name. You know, we'll call it something nice because I like dogs. You know, I'm not going to call it a mean name. Ceballos. Now over to Ardagula. Played over to now Vinny. And Vinny just holding up the ball. Takes the cross in, and that is a save again by Kalmurza. He's doing good so far in terms of saving. He hasn't really conceded much besides the penalty. Name the dog Killer. I mean, that's an okay name, I guess. Comment it in the Minecraft stream instead of on here. You know, comment in the chat. Sorry, comment section. And hi, Random Returner. Welcome back. I saw you at the start of the stream, but yeah, welcome back. I hope you're doing good. And yes, go ahead and say something funny, Ron. That is a cleared ball away by, I think that was Sorokin just deflecting the ball off Vinny. I think it's going to be a goal kick now. And Karl Mirza is going to take. Here we go. See what they do. 4 minutes left until there is extra time here, and I do think there'll be about 2 minutes extra time. Penalty call was pretty quick. I actually just realized I've actually lurched in front after resetting my internet, so there we go. We got 1 minute onto the dot there. And I thought if the Rodax name, because you saw a shampoo called Radox, I mean, that's an interesting way of you know, calling a dog based off a shampoo. Fair enough. Kairat fans do not want to leave the stands even for the halftime break. I mean, they're all sitting tight in there until the whistle's blown. Big respect to them because they know their team's definitely got some pressure in this game and that they can maybe get a result here if they do try and, you know, pressure a little bit further. So, yeah, your match is like 23 seconds more advanced. I mean, at least I'm getting up somewhere, you know, Kelvin, because before I was experiencing the worst turbulent internet in history. I actually got 2 internet sets. I got like a 4G one and a 5G. I was doing the 5G one. So trash. It is so trash. So I just went back to 4G. Now it's working normally. So yeah, now I can actually watch the match and somewhat enjoy. Tchouaméni to Alaba. In the UK, you see fans flowing up the stairs minutes before halftime just for the food and drinks. Yeah, I know. Same here in Saudi. You see, for example, I was watching Qadsiya versus Khalij, and I was sitting there, and then there's already like about 50, 100 people walking into the staircase already to get drinks and food. And, you know, still 5 minutes, 6 minutes left before the half is called. So, yeah, I think it's the same thing as well. And welcome, Grim. You are not escaping this time. Hope you have a nice day so far, and hope you're having a nice day. And, yeah, W's, welcome to the stream. It's going to be a nice little clearance away by Alaba. Fran Garcia trying to run onto that, and it's cleared away. You think Kai's manager is telling them all to dive? Yeah, I do think so. Just by the fact that whenever they lose the ball, they are falling to the floor. You know, it is a good, fair strategy. Mbappe. Now it's going to be with Vinny. I don't know why I actually took the ball off Mastantuono. That was a bit of a stupid play. Mbappe now with it, just holds it in. He's on the byline there. He's going to cut in. He takes a shot. What a shot by Kylian. Jeez. Wow, that was very close there. That was close. Mbappe is actually fire, guys. I mean, it's actually insane how he can create a chance out of absolutely nothing. I mean, that chance wasn't really nothing, but just the fact that then he has to hold up the ball, there's not really too many spots, gets the meg in, and then almost the shot on goal. I mean, it's actually phenomenal how this guy's playing. It's crazy. And yeah, that is a shot to remember there. Just need to go a little bit more curled in. And this is going to be cleared away. Little header there from Dean Hoyinson. Now Ceballos. Now over to Raul Asensio. Ceballos. Tchouaméni. Hoyson. Now to Ceballos again. Now back to Alaba. We need more mods like Nightball or Streamlabs. I don't really think so. I think we're good with the current amount. This is going to be now with Mastantuono. Especially, I don't really like the bots. I mean, Streamlabs is already a mod, so fair enough. But the bots are kind of annoying when they're posting in the chat. Not really people. And yeah, that is going to be a goal kick for Real. Good defending there. Sorokin just unable to find... Oh, it might actually be a corner here. Might have actually been out, I think, by Asensio. If we just had a look at the replay for a second. No. Okay, it's a goal kick. I thought it might have got a deflection there, Asensio, but yeah. Halftime's called. There is no extra time as well. Just straight on the dot, halftime. Wow. Did not expect that from the referee. But yeah, he's called it immediately, and we are walking into the tunnel now. So far, the first half was... It was so bad from Real. I'm not even joking. It was terrible. I don't know how we're performing like this. I really don't. We're not going to win the Clasico. We're not going to win anything if we're playing like this every time. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on it. I mean, 71% ball possession fair, 9 shots, 4 on target. The goalkeeper's having a good game for Kairat, but I mean, come on. 2 big chances. Vinny missed an absolute sitter. Mbappe's been playing great again, as per usual. Artigula's been great. Mastantuono, again, having an absolute slot performance. Bring on Rodrigo, I think, at halftime instead of Mastantuono. Vinny's been below average. I think, you know, even play Artigula right wing. Vinny off. Bring on, I think, maybe as well Ondrick. Play Ondrick striker and then play Mbappe left wing. And then play Rodrigo as an AM/striker as well. And then see how Artigula plays on that right side. But yeah, I definitely think that Ondrick needs a bit of more of a chance because he's a natural striker. We can see how he performs. We need an attacking switch. Jude, I think just keep him off for now until like 70th minute. I don't think he's going to be that great. Camavinga, I bring on Ceballos. The rest of the defense was fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. And am I going to react to Barca versus PSG? Yes. I will be reacting to Al Nassr tomorrow first. That'll be its own stream. And then Al Nassr overlaps into the other Champions League streams. So I will watch Al Nassr at the same time as all of those Champions League games in the Barca PSG stream, which is going to be phenomenal. I love it when Al Nassr puts their games right at the same time as the Champions League. That is just the best. And question, if you're given the chance, would you get a realistic Sonic Hedgehog as a pet? No, because the Sonic the Hedgehog, if you guys know, basically speedsters, they have a chance of, just running straight through someone. That would be pretty much huge collateral damage. Wouldn't want that happening to myself. And second half will be better. Yeah, hopefully it will be better for both teams as well. Hopefully we can see a little bit more mayhem. Kairat, amazing, by the way. I got to say, again, just having a look at the chances that they've had 5 total shots, 1 on target. They've got, most of their shots are from pretty close range as well. Like if we have a look at some of their shots, all of them coming near the semicircle just outside the box. And then there's one in the box shot on target, in the first 30 seconds of the game. That was very close. And to be honest, yeah, Kairat's just been doing a phenomenal performance, even in the defense, like 7 ratings for nearly most of the defense there. That's just based off the foot mob stuff, but not based on that. Sorokin got a 7. And if we have a look at his stats here, he's got 25 touches. He's got, if we look at tackles, I think he's got 1 block, 3 clearances, 3 headed clearances. So he's at 6 clearances in total. Phenomenal. Actually phenomenal. Yeah. And what else is there? Why the heck is Blanc manager versus Shababa Al-Ali? He's not. He's left. I think it's just glitched on... I don't know where you're reading are you reading off Google, Grim, or are you reading off of like SofaScore or something? Because he is definitely not the manager. I think this guy called Khalifa is the manager. It's like Khalifa or something. I don't know what his name is. Starts with Khal. That's like the first part of his name. It would only be a normal hedgehog, but it would have blue quills and Sonic shoes. Oh, it would be a normal hedgehog. Yeah, fair. Yeah, maybe I'll take it then if it didn't have the ability to just run straight through me and, obliterate me. Yeah, I'll take that. Is Club Brugge Atalanta? Yeah, that's still 1-0 at halftime there. They're at halftime as well. And... yeah, any questions for me, guys? Feel free to write them in the comment section before the second half begins. We got about, 5 minutes, 6 minutes until the second half. Yeah, Mbappe converts the penalty. So far, all Real's goals have been from pens. Mbappe doesn't really celebrate it there, respectfully, because, we need to get some open play goals. It's not the best to rely on penalties. And he is the manager? Nah, he is not. He is not the manager. He got fired, and he is now back in France. Based on what his Instagram page says. Maybe he is, a bit of a fraudulent guy. Look it up. Yeah, I know, it might say it on whatever, but he's not the manager. Yeah, on FootMob, he's not listed as the manager. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just glitch. Where are you looking at the lineups from, Grim? Like, what site are you looking at? Are you looking on your, on Google? Like, as in the Google thing? Because Google's wrong all the time. They're, wrong. Yeah, Google's wrong. Do not follow through Google. Do SofaScore, LiveScore, FootMob. Google's formations are usually wrong, and also their, who they put on there is just because most of the time, I'm pretty sure whoever does it is, editing through... I'm pretty sure fans can edit the stuff. This is if I'm correct as well, some of the ratings they give, all the ratings are based on fan votes, because one of the games, I think it was one of the Liverpool matches, and look at that match M score. What the heck is M score? He's not the manager. I'm telling you right now, he's not the manager. Look here, I'll go onto Instagram, I'll go onto Etihad's page, and I'll show you he's not the manager. There is the manager. That is the manager, not the other guy. Blanc is not the manager. It's this guy here. Yeah, I'll try and find his name. This guy. There he is again. He's on the match day poster. Where is this guy's name? I swear Hassan Khalifa is his name. Hassan Khalifa. There we go. Don't know if you can see, it's too blurry. But yeah, he's the manager, Hassan Khalifa. Because Blanc left. I'm surprised they got rid of Blanc still. I think that's a really strange decision. Just by the fact that he won 2 trophies last season. He got 1 loss this season. I mean, that is insane that he actually got sacked by that. I mean, again, I know some people are going to say, you know, about he didn't perform in the match against Nasser. But I think Nasser's just so superior in strength that he didn't have a chance. He didn't. And that's going to be like this for every team this season. I mean, I'm very surprised at that, actually. You know, he got out of the Super Cup, I guess, well, maybe that too, added on. Yeah. Question, if you had an opportunity, would you want to wear a Springlock suit and turn it into Springtrap? No, because I'm pretty sure they're painful. So no, I wouldn't. And yeah, that would be very painful. Osman also in the starting lineup. I think the starting lineups have been released now for Liverpool versus whatever. Let's see. Where is it? Galatasaray, Liverpool. Let's see the starting lineups here. Predicted lineup still. Unfortunate. Thought they had been released. Looks like Curtis Jones and Gakpo will be starting though, because they're out on the Istanbul floor there. Yeah, but you would be immortal after? I guess so then. Yeah, sure. And, yeah, I'm not going to read the chat. It's controversy. Yeah, I'm going to take a halftime break here, guys. I'm going to get some water, and I'll be back in about 3 minutes, and then we can start the second half. But yeah, make sure to ask me any questions in the chat. If you have any comments about the match so far, and I'll see you in about 2 minutes. And yeah, W's. See you in 2 minutes, guys. Okay, we are back, guys. Welcome back to the second half, which is about to get underway here. I just had some water, freshened up, and yeah, we're ready for the second half. W's. Hope everyone's doing good, and Real Madrid take the kickoff right now. So Mbappe back to Courtois, just sends it long, and now it's going to be with Roll. Just giving a nice through ball there, and it's going to be cleaned up by Kairat once again. In terms of substitutions, let me just take a look here quickly. So substitutions, there was none. Okay, so we're going to just play here as per normal. Mbappe does a little bit of a back heel skill to Tchouaméni. It's now going to be over to the right back, Tapalov, pushing forward. Tapalov just trying to find some space here. Gives a cross into the central area. Just going to be cleaned up by Raul Asensio once again. And that was a little bit of a complaint, I think, from Casabulat, who received the pass. It's going to be now Mbappe passing over to Vinny. Deep cross, and it finds no one. Mbappe does touch in the box. It's going to be cleaned up nice and easy there by Sorokin. Now Sorokin to Arad. Arad holding up the play. And now he's going to pass over to Satpayev. Now to the path of Gromyko. And now Satpayev again. And did I read your comment? Not yet, because, you know, second half just started. Ron, he's a hoax. Hoax means a fake person thing that someone made up. Okay, fair enough. I did not know that. But here we go. So this is going to be now Mbappe playing possession. Now over to Vinny. Surprised they didn't do a sub in the second half, actually. I thought they would might have done one. That's a dive from Kairat. That is going to be a foul given by the referee. It's definitely a dive, but it is a foul. And that's going to be Arad who gets it. Vinny saying that there was no foul at all there. I mean, yeah, I can agree with you there, Vinny. Sorokin. Now over to Mata. Now back to Sorokin. And now it's going to be over to, I think that was Gromyko again. And it's now Sorokin pushing upfield. Now over to Satpayev. Now Mata just trying to find the ball. And Dean Huijsen absolutely mops him up there. It's going to be now with Mastantuono. Mastantuono through ball. And that's going to be a foul on Ardagula. It's going to be a free kick for Real. And yellow card coming out as well. Mastantuono definitely absolutely taken to the ground there. Definitely a yellow card worthy tackle. I don't know who gets the yellow card. If I'm going to be honest, I'm not too sure who the referee is going to give it to. Maybe it was Mata who got it? Or was it Gromyko? It's one of those two. Oh, it was actually, yeah, Gromyko. Gromyko gets the yellow card there. Final score predictions, guys. Make sure to drop them below. I'm not too sure who we're actually going to see as a final winner, because, to be honest, Real Madrid's not playing at the best here. I mean, they are 1-0. It could actually be a draw if we continue to play this trash. Hopefully we don't, though. It's going to be now a deep ball by Asensio, just finding the path of Casabulat. But it's intercepted now by Ceballos. It's now going to be with Mbappe. Now over to Fran Garcia after some good skills. Ceballos. Now to Tchouaméni. Ceballos again. Just going to hold up the ball. Finding a through ball there to Vinny. And Vinny playing forward. And it's now going to be over to Fran Garcia. Ceballos. Mbappe. Ceballos again. Tchouaméni. Back heel. Now to Asensio. Mastantuono. Back to Ardagula. And it's now going to be with Asensio. Huijsen, this is quick play. I mean, this is quicker than the first half. I think Xabi Alonso's definitely told them to pick up the pressure here, which they have done, Real. Mastantuono back to Tchouaméni. Now back to Dean Huijsen. He's going to find a through ball there to Mbappe. Unable to, but Ardagula did run onto it. And it's now going to be intercepted, and it's going to be a goal kick here. Or should I say the goalkeeper's going to just waste some time a little bit on this through ball. And question, what Springlock animatronic would I want to wear to sing to kids? Spring for I wouldn't really want to sing to kids. Ron. And hi, Abdullah. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And it's going to be Dean Huijsen. Now over to Ceballos. Now over to Fran Garcia. Back to Ceballos. And you finally have internet. W's. That's good. Yeah. You know, missing for the previous streams. You know, your presence was definitely missing. Tchouaméni winning the ball back on quick breakaway there. However, it's going to be intercepted by Casabulat. And there is a foul call by the referee. Possibly a yellow card coming out for one of them. I don't know. Alaba is complaining that actually the referee hasn't given a yellow card here onto, I think it was either Casabulat or Arad who did commit the tackle on Tchouaméni. I think it was Arad. He's saying there that the ball was actually hit the referee. Yeah, he is correct. There was ball. Definitely was an unnecessary extra tackle. And it's going to be now just played on by Real. And what's my favorite FNAF song? I don't know. I don't really listen to FNAF songs in my free time, Ron, to be honest. This is going to be Courtois to Dean Huijsen. And now over to Raul Asensio. Now to Arda playing a through ball there, trying to find the path of Mbappe. It's going to be intercepted. And a little bit of pressure from Mastantuono. Nice interception there by Sorokin. It's cleared back. A little bit of some pressure again from Arda trying to get the ball off of Mata. And it's now going to be over with Arad finding a through ball to, I think that was Jorginho, if I'm correct. And now it's Gromyko. And cleared away by Dean Huijsen. Arda a little bit of control there. It's going to be a little bit of a push down, I think, by Sorokin. And Mario Norwich does win the ball back. The referee was saying that there was not a foul on Arda which he was complaining for. Courtois clears the ball down the field. And it's going to be a run for Mbappe here. He might actually get a goal, Mbappe. He gives a little bit of a chip. It goes in, and that's a goal for Kylian. 2-0. 2-0, and he does an absolute beautiful chip. And what a goal. Mbappe, the only scorer for Real Madrid so far in the Champions League. He's got 2 goals now in this game. He's got 4 goals in total. This one, first open play goal for Real in the Champions League as well. Non-penalty as well, and it's going to be assisted by Courtois. Assisted by Courtois, and I do think Mbappe might be coming off here as a sub. Is he getting subbed off? That is crazy. Courtois, beautiful assist, by the way. And yes, hi Lurax, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Exactly, hope you're doing good. What an assist by Courtois there. Brilliant. And then a beautiful finish by Mbappe. Just chips it over. What you love to see. His pace is unmatched. And Ron likes FNAF a little too much. Yeah, you're obsessed. You have Foxy plushies, but your baby brother has it now because apparently your mum thinks that he should have your toys because you're too mature. And, I mean, you should be getting those toys back. Mbappe got subbed. And yes, I do think that Mbappe might have got subbed. I don't know. No, he's not. I think Xabi Alonso just wanted a word with him or something. He's back on the field here, Mbappe. Maybe he was getting water or something. But yeah, he's good and still on. And I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Lurax, as well. W's. So yeah, Mbappe still has a chance to get a hat-trick here. He's already got a brace, so he just needs one more in this match. And he still continues to be the only scorer for Real in the Champions League. No, I know. That unfortunate is there for Kairat fans like you. How do I say your name? Umbekant? Is that good enough? I don't know. But yeah, unfortunate for Kairat fans because the fact is as well, your team was doing such a good job in terms of pressure. They really could have got something from this game. They still can, maybe. Maybe a draw. A win, I do think, is off the tables now. But yeah, definitely unfortunate for you guys. You missed the second Mbappe goal. What happened? Courtois sent the ball down the entire field. Mbappe just pace abused the one defender back for Kairat. I think it was Marinovic who was back. And yeah, it was a goal. Just a little chip over the keeper. I thought they almost scored there, by the way. That's why I sort of stuttered. Sapiev, good free kick. Sends it just wide of the net. Whoa, he was very close to scoring there. Courtois is not good at marking free kicks, I gotta say. At this point, many teams are becoming one-player FC. I know, exactly. I do agree with you there, Abdullah, because, like, for example, this team, Real, you know, it's becoming mainly Mbappe FC. City, I think, as well with Haaland as well. They don't really perform without him. I think Arsenal, like that with Saka, I believe. So, and maybe not as much Arsenal. I feel like there's a little bit more balance there. Liverpool, definitely with Salah. When Salah's absolutely, you know, not on it, then most of the rest of the team aren't really on it either. I don't know. It's definitely a common theme around football nowadays, I feel like, where it's definitely a heavy reliance on one star, which it shouldn't be like. And that's something that Real needs to fix here. For the next goal, you will scream at the top of your lungs no matter what. I will think about that. Mastantuono. And It's going to be cleared away by the Kairat defenders there, Sorokin. And it's going to be a throw-in now for Kairat. I think it got deflected off there. Mastantuono, again, bad positioning by him. Arad also got a yellow card as well. Name a character that's gone through more pain than Steven from Steven Universe. I know a character. I'm trying to remember who it was. Who was it? There is a character I'm thinking of. I'll get back to you on that one. There is a character I'm thinking of that has, but it's just that... okay, I can't remember, genuinely. The stickman, every warning sign. Yes, definitely. Arad takes a long ranger, and that goes over. I was trying to think there for a second who it would be. I don't know if you guys watch Breaking Bad. If you have, Jesse from Breaking Bad, up there on the list at number 1. Don't know how many people here have watched that, but yeah. What a shot from Arad, jeez. It's going to be now a header back from Vinny. It's going to be now with Mastantuono. Back into the defense there. Roller Soncio to Tchouaméni. I wonder how cold it is currently at the stadium. 15 degrees Celsius, it says, is the current stadium temperature. That's pretty chilly. Ardagula tries to get the Meg. It's going to be cleaned up nice and easy there by Sorokin. Now throw in for Real. Kai Sinat versus Real Madrid. Why? Why are we doing now like a dead corn plant instead of the rose as well? I got the evolution of the rose meme. Tchouaméni. Now back over to Alaba. Deep ball by Alaba, trying to find Mbappe, just unsuccessful there. Maybe if he did a little bit higher, it would have been a success. It's now going to be with Dean Huijsen intercepting the ball. Over to Tchouaméni. Back heel, it's going to be now a throw-in for Real after a little bit of a deflection there. I think that was from Murinsky. Throw taken, back to Dean Huijsen. Pass over to Courtois. Maybe he can get a second assist here, Courtois, if he does man of the match. For sure, 2 assists as a goalkeeper. No, he doesn't, but he passes to Ardagula, who sends a long one to Mbappe. Mbappe megs to Vinny. Could be a pass through by Vinny. He does. It's Mbappe, and he somehow misses an open goal. What an absolute numpty you are, Mbappe. You so stupid guy. Literally, Vinny, simple pass through, on target. You know, no one's there. You could have got a hat trick. What are you doing? I don't even know. I don't even know what that was. You literally just gave yourself the easiest possible chance. I mean, for all the chances Mbappe scores, he just does the worst possible abilities I've ever seen sometimes. I don't know what the heck that was. That was disgusting. That's like a that's a bottom table League 1 miss. He needs to maybe go back to League 1 to practice scoring a little bit more. I'm joking. Dean Huijsen had to clear the ball away again. Mbappe tried to eating his shirt. Yeah, I know. He should be eating his shirt with that abomination of a shot that he did. It's going to be now another throw for Kairat. Let's have a look at this chance again. So the initial setup by Mbappe is brilliant. He does like a back heel Meg, and it's going to be now with Vinny. And then he just passes across. It's such an easy pass to finish as well. It's not even fast. And then Mbappe, what are you doing? Just eating your shirt. Last match, you got 2 goals. W's Alexa. W's in the chat for Alexa, guys. 2 goals in your last match. That is crazy. And it's now going to be with Kairat. It's going to be, I think, Casabulat. Just passing over to Arad. Passing it over now to Casabulat again. I don't know. Sometimes I think I'm saying the wrong person that's on the ball. Maybe I think that was actually Tapalov who had it. And now all the way back into the defense. Sorokin. Through ball to Arad. Arad now over to Gromyko. Gromyko just playing over to Mata. Gromyko. Good strong defense from Real to try and separate everyone from the ball and not find any passing options. And that is cleaned up by Alaba and Fran Garcia. Alaba sends it long, trying to find the run of Kylian. He does. find it. Arda is open. Mbappe passes over. It's a bad pass by Mbappe to Arda. What is he doing? He is fumbling Mbappe. It could have been 3-0 twice in a row now, and this guy has just fumbled every single time. Some time wasting by Kairat. It's now going to be over to Mata. It's so annoying as well because he's the best player in the field. And it's like hard to criticize him when he scored 2 goals. But I mean, some of the stuff he's done is pretty average. This is going to be now Raul Asensio. And he plays it back now over to Ceballos. Tchouaméni. Vinny. Tchouaméni again. I do expect Ondrick to come on soon for Mastantuono. Hopefully that's going to be a substitution that does occur. If somebody swears, do they get banned from the stream? They don't get banned. I just remove the message. But, you know, it's not good to, you know... I mean, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's not bad, but I just discourage it. Because I like it as a friendly environment, you know. Like, occasionally it's fine, but if it's not like targeted at someone else. But, yeah, I just like a friendly environment here. This is going to be now over to Mata. And yes, I read your comment. I actually said W's for everyone. Yeah. No. And do you know which football Bein Sports cover? And also, does it do SPL? No. So SPL is covered by Thamania specifically. That is the official provider. And then also there's like Fox Sports, I think, does it. But yeah, I watch off Thamania because as, you know, the local provider. Bein Sports does AFC Champions League. They do the Champions League. They do Premier League. And they also do La Liga. And they also do Ligue 1. So they cover a lot. I do think Bein Sports is very worth it if you get it, because you get so many games from it. And hi, CDF, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Hull Madrid, exactly. 2-0, Mbappe 2 goals as well. He's still the only one to score for Real in the Champions League. Courtois saves an absolute rocket from Kairat. They might get a goal here, actually, if they keep pressing. It's good defense there from Alaba. And it's now going to be a fast breakaway from Real again. What if somebody says that or that and saying it's like an example? I mean, it's not the end of the world, but again, discourage. Mbappe through ball to Mastantuono, takes the shot and cleaned up by Kairat. And thanks. How much is Bein? Also, would you have to use a Saudi VPN for Thamania? For Thamania, I think so. Just to download the app. I think once you're watching on it, you don't have to. I think it's just to download it. I'm not too sure about its availability elsewhere, Thamania, but Bein Sports, again, I'm not the one that's like fully paying for stuff, so I don't really know the pricing of it, so I can't really give, you know, the smackdown. I can tell you though if I search it up. It cost about 250 of my currency for 6 months for premium. I think I've got premium. That's what I've got. And hi, Indu. You heard that Courtois gave an assist. Was that a good assist? Yes. As you can see, assist, Courtois. It was a great assist. And he absolutely sent the ball down the entire field to Mbappe. And then, I mean, the finish is actually almost as good as the assist. But the assist sort of exploiting, you know, the space. Whereas, you know, Mbappe goes to the small chip, just dinks it over the goalkeeper. Nice finish. No chance that Kairat could have saved that one. And yeah. And Ballon d'Or Mbappe, yes, hopefully Ballon d'Or for Kylian. And yeah, it was a W assist, honestly. Really was so quality. And Kairat, please. Yeah, maybe if Kairat get a goal, that would be cool. I would love to see their team get at least some sort of result out of this. You know, great gameplay from them. They're doing a triple substitution. Tapalov, Jorginho, and Arad are coming off. And it looks like Beibek's coming on, along with 2 others. So it's Beibek, and I think I'm trying to look at the sub list who's coming off here. Ricardinho might be coming on. Don't know. Yeah, Stanojev, Edmilson, and Beibek. So they're all the ones coming on here. And let's see what you say. If you were a clanker, would you be a cyborg or an AI? I would be a cyborg because I can continue to play football. So this is going to be now Ceballos running up the field here. Got some deep ball. Is that actually a Son? I thought it was Ceballos. It's Asensio. Why are you so far up the field? You expected 5-1 for Madrid? Yeah, I expected actually 4-1. I'm surprised how good Kairat's playing, so really, round of applause to them. Jeez, Etihad versus Shabab Al-Ali is live. Oh, it's on YouTube. I think that's only in UK, though, GX, because, for example, where it was on the other day for one of the Al Nassr matches, it was available on YouTube, but it said only in the United Kingdom and Denmark and Norway and New Zealand. They were the only 4 countries that had it. But yeah. Hello, Kairat. I mean, I'm not going to say that, obviously, because I want my team to win. But, you know, W's Kairat fans, you know, and W's Kairat. But, yeah, you're lucky, GX, that you got the, you get the games on YouTube. This is now going to be over to Courtois. I think it was Etihad versus Nassr that was on YouTube specifically. It's now Raul Asensio trying to find a through ball there to Arda Güler, just unsuccessful. Yeah, you're not lying exactly. They are playing well for sure. That's not a lie from me either. They are playing actually phenomenally, not just trying to glaze them. Sorokin now over to, I think that's Gromyko. Again, I'm struggling to say that guy's name. Good through ball there by Arda Güler to find Mbappe. The keeper runs out there to about halfway to clear that one down the field, and he does successfully actually clear it to a player. Is Real Madrid playing better than in the derby? No. No, they're playing the same. We got 2 goals here, but, I mean, look at the opponent differential. You know, Madrid's not playing as good as... They're playing literally the exact same, and it's actually very annoying that they haven't developed or anything from that last match. Yeah. It's going to be now Kairat running into the box here. There's a tackle, and there's a penalty for Kairat. Penalty for Kairat. As I said, you know, not playing any different. We're going to literally fumble this game as well. Well, Kairat have their chance to get the goal. I think there might be a check from it, but yeah, it looks like it's going to be a penalty. Yeah, that's annoying. Imagine seeing a cyborg Dino Dooms in the field, just using the robot leg to rocket kick the ball into the goal. I mean, that would be phenomenal if that ever happened. You know, cyborg myself just absolutely dominating. Why do we have to concede penalties? I don't get it. That's a dive. It's going to be denied. That is going to be a dive. I think. Yeah, it's a dive. I mean, that is very... If that's a pen, that is very soft. I mean, fair enough. Kairat, you can still get a goal. I mean, they deserved a goal from that first 20 seconds, but it is very... Genuinely, you know, that is pretty soft. But, yeah. That first 20... I mean, when I saw them in the first 20 seconds of the game, you know... When they almost scored that header, I was actually scared. I was like, no way we are going to get dominated. And they almost did. For the first, 15 minutes, they really put me, you know, the team under pressure. I was going to say me. They put the team under pressure. I mean, it was actually crazy how much, you know, they were really pressing. And, yeah, the referee is checking VAR for this one. I think he's going to go to the monitor. I did expect this. I did expect them to go to the monitor. That was very, very soft. But, yeah, we'll see what the end result is. If they do allow for the penalty or not. Yeah, checking the monitor. Is this the real Madrid? No, this is the fake Madrid. Real Madrid was left back 2 years ago. Let's have a look again. So, yeah, there's the cut. He cuts back. I mean, that's such bad defending from Ceballos. He just leaves his foot there. What's he doing? Is he stupid? I don't know. I don't know why some of these guys don't use their brains ever, in a game. That is going to be given. He's just left his foot there for no reason. Yeah, I do think this is going to be a given pen. Did he give it? He didn't give it. He didn't give the penalty. Wow. I'm actually I can't believe they didn't give the penalty there when I just watched the replay. I said it was soft, but I mean, he's literally left his foot about 2 meters behind there to try and trip the guy on purpose. You could see it. But yeah, I mean, fair enough. We don't get the pen there. Great. Unfortunate Kairat fans, you could have got a, goal. VAR Madrid. No. Let's go. Courtois is going to get the drop ball here. Yeah, I actually cannot believe that. Ceballos is lucky there. I mean, that is a rookie mistake with what he did. Bought the refs. Fair. Rookie mistake from Ceballos. Courtois is just going to quickly take and just pick this up. Distribution to Dean Huijsen. And yes, shout out to you. So shout out to ABD El Rahman Aliyan. Welcome to the stream. And where is the match? As I said before, you have to watch in the official providers, TNT Sports, Bein Sports, because I will get copyright strikes. As it says on the thumbnail, this is a watch along, you know. So yeah, W's. Can't believe we actually got that penalty denied, by the way. I'm really happy that pen was denied, because we need some motivation in this match. And you said about my channel, thank you, Alexa. Appreciate that so much. Brahim's also come on here. He's replaced, I think, Vinny, and Mastantuono's also come off, and Rodrigo's on. So Rodrigo's playing left wing now, and Vinny is off, and Brahim's playing right wing, and Mastantuono's off. Ceballos now over to Dean Huijsen. Through ball there to Ardagula. Good touch, but it's just going to be intercepted nice and easily there by Sorokin. And now back to Alaba. He's just going to hold up the play. Huijsen did get a little bit of a touch there. I think it was a little bit of a foul. It's going to be played on, though. The referee gives advantage. Now, Alaba, Ceballos. I do think Ceballos needs to come off for Camavinga. I think just give Camavinga some time, some more on the field. Good touch by Rodrigo to Mbappe. He could actually get a goal here, Mbappe. Brilliant defending. I think that was by Martinovic. Well done. He actually insanely defended that well. I think that was him anyway. Yeah, it was him. Well done. That was phenomenal defending. I actually can't believe he got to reach the end of that one. He just sticks his foot out, gets the full clearance, and yeah, it's going to be a corner for Real. I think it went out for a corner. It could be a goal kick as well. I don't know if maybe Mbappe just barely touched that. Yeah. Let's have a look. It was a corner. Okay, fair enough. I do think that. Yeah, I thought it was a corner anyway. Here we go. Can we get a goal from the corner? We haven't really ever got a goal from a corner in like about 20 matches. So, you know, it would be great to really get one. Last time I remember we got a goal from a corner was like about... I can't even remember. Ardagula sends it in. He actually tries to attempt an Olympiacos there, which I don't get why he did that. Olympiaco. It's kind of weird. I don't know why we're wasting a lot of chances. It's pretty annoying. Can we just do something normal, please, Real? Just, like, can we get a dominant win for once? Good interception there by Rodrigo. It's now to Mbappe. Good touch, but it's just too far for him to pace over. You want Rodrigo to score? Exactly, I know. I want Rodrigo to score so bad. You know, because I want him to start games. I don't like Mastantuono starting. I really don't. I think he's good as a sub. I mean, he keeps dropping just average performances. I mean, the Club World Cup, he was phenomenal to watch at River Plate. He really was, you know, the star of their team. But, I mean, just as soon as he joined here, he's just dropped so many average performances. It's actually crazy. Rodrigo definitely is a far superior player. It's going to be now Tchouaméni. Now to Ceballos. And Alaba playing it through over to Rodrigo. Mbappe's open. He's going to play it back, I think, to Fran Garcia, who is still on. I think Kairat is going to come on as well pretty soon. Mbappe, Rodrigo, playing it through still. Mbappe takes the shot. It's a hat-trick. Yep, it's a hat-trick. I saw your guys' messages there. I thought I was going to say for a second, yeah, I hope we get a hat-trick. But yeah, it is a hat-trick. And yeah, Mbappe's the only one still to score for Real in the Champions League. Still, we haven't had a different player score. Hat-trick for Kylian. Love to see it. 73rd minute. And is an assist by... I don't even know who assisted that one. Was that Ardagula or was that Rodrigo who assisted? We're going to have to look at the replay here again. Just, it's a phenomenal goal. 5 goals in 2 matches for Mbappe. He's got, you know, a hat-trick here. He's got a hat-trick of pens. He's got 2 regular goals. Get another goal, and it's a hat-trick of regular goals as well. So it's played into Ardagula, and then it's tapped off. So, yeah, technically it's Arda's assist since he touched it. Yeah. He touched that one. It would have been Rodrigo's if there was no touch there, but yeah. You're getting CR7 vibes? Exactly. I know, I'm getting CR7 vibes again. And Ballon d'Or, I do agree. Ballon d'Or this season for Mbappe if Ronaldo doesn't win MVP of the World Cup and World Cup as well. That is. And you also want Endrick on for Mbappe. He has done his job. Yeah, I did actually want Endrick on originally to come on at halftime for Vinny. and Mastantuono to come off for Rodrigo. Because I want to see Mbappe left wing, Rodrigo right wing, Ondrick striker. Want to see how that plays out. But yeah, definitely we need some changes up the attack. Just let some of the other youngsters sort of play through a little bit more, see how they develop into the game. Good pass by Mbappe to try and find Rodrigo. Cleared away by Kairat. Sorry, who rated Yamal better than Mbappe? Not me. And hi unknown name, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And what is your name? You've been a fan since you had 2K subs. I mean, that's crazy. And I don't reveal my name. You can say Dino Dooms or Dino. But yeah. W, sir, being on the stream, that is, you know, since 2K. Wow. That is actually insane. I mean, thank you for being, you know, such an OG on the channel. Really do appreciate that. It's Mata now. Gives a through ball, and it's going to be intercepted by Alaba and Huijsen. Yamal isn't even in top 2 most important players for his club. Yeah, exactly. Where am I from? I'm originally from Australia. However, I've been living in Saudi 9 years. Also lived in New Zealand for a little bit too. But yeah, definitely love Saudi, and, you know, see CR7 in person sometimes when I'm not streaming. That's great. Yeah, that's OG, exactly. I know, that is OG. It's actually phenomenal, 2K. You know, that rarely happens, you know, the OG subs coming on, but appreciate it. Appreciate it. Leo and Rafinha, yeah, exactly. I actually don't even think I think Koundé's better. Do I play football in Saudi? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, I play football. Train quite a lot. And this is going to be now with, I think it's Mata, Gromyko, trying to hold up the ball. Tchouaméni clears it away. It's going to be a throw-in now for Kairat again. So at least we have won this match. I'm assuming we're not going to concede 4 or 5 goals. That would be pretty annoying if we did. And where? Well, I'm not really going to say, because that kind of like full reveals my location, you know. I do live in Cobar. I've said that multiple times, but I'm not really going to say, you know, the specific academy. You know, it's a bit personal. So now going to be with Brahim. And he just loses the ball there. Too many skills. You've seen Ronaldo live 3 times in 24, 25 UNL, your first times. I mean, fair enough. I've only seen him live, I think, 4 times or 5 times. Because I actually don't really go to NASA matches too much, since it's, you know, very, you know, hard to travel there, in terms of it takes a lot of time. Even though I'm like living here, you know, it's like 5 hours to get there. You know, hotels you have to get, stuff like that, since the matches are at night. But yeah, when I do go, it's phenomenal. The atmosphere at Al Awal Stadium is insane. And are you in which city? I did just say before, I'm in Khobar, Al Khobar. So yeah, W's. Live kind of close to Ettifaq Stadium, also Qadsiya Stadium. Yeah. Mbappe just showing his goal here again. Bottom right finish is actually insane. Will we see you in the SPL? Yeah, hopefully. I really want to try out Al Nassr Academy eventually. Not Academy, but like the team. Since I'm probably too old for an academy now. But yeah, I mean, I improve every day. You train every day, you improve. And I do the drills from my coach, drills online, you know, from like YouTube and stuff. Unisport, very good way to learn drills and stuff. Every day train for about 1 hour to 2 hours. That's without, you know, going to my actual training, do like 1 hour and 30 there. I play with my brother for a bit as well. That's like solo, group, duo. That's how I do it. And it's crack it all together, you know, and it's every day. And I gave you a hint on where you play. I mean, yeah, it can be any of those. There's actually a lot of academies in Cobar, so, you know, I'm not going to say which one. There's about, you know, 10, 15 academies that I know of. But yeah, and Mbappe scored. Yes, exactly, Kelvin. Yeah. And substitution, Jude and Camavinga. Finally, thank you. I mean, I haven't reached that my point, but I'm assuming it's coming in about 10 seconds here. And Mbappe has a 9.7 rating. That is great. He does? Yeah, he does. 9.7. He almost actually scored there again. So was that Ardagula who take that shot? Absolutely fried it towards the goalkeeper. And yeah, triple substitution. Gonzalo Garcia is also coming on. Why is Endrick not playing a game? Does Xabi Alonso just hate Endrick? He's like the, you know, Ardagula for Don Carlo, like, eh? And then Endrick for Xabi Alonso. It's like that. Yeah, Gonzalo Garcia I like. It's just, I mean, Endrick's not even playing. Like, he's not played for about 4 months, 5 months. And, yes, I did not answer your question because I said there's about 10 to 15 academies where I live. There's more than just the ones listed there, so that I know of. And I'm not going to, you know, say where I live and what academy I go to. You know, it's kind of like breaching a little bit of privacy. Arda Gula, Arda Wider. And maybe you'll play against Ronaldo one day before he retires. You just play football locally. You gotta go now. No problem. Thank you, GX, for coming on the streams. Yeah, hopefully one day maybe you can play with Ronaldo, with CR7 Junior, or against them. That would be the dream. But yeah, I hope my brother's got more of a chance than me. But yeah, I definitely hope so. That would be a dream if it happened. Mbappe coming off, Arda Güler coming off, and Tchouaméni coming off as well. If you gave right now 5,000 Real, will you tell you your name and where do you play? No, I would not, because yeah, I'll reveal it when it comes the time, you know. This is going to be from Kalmarza taking the goal kick. And it's headed away. And cleaned up nicely by... How is it saying Arad subbed off when he's actually still on the field? Are we being for real? Okay, maybe it's his brother or something, because they look like they're exactly the same. It's actually, I think, with the ball, number 15, who isn't actually listed in the subs list. Maybe it's 17, Baybeck. He looks so much like Arad. And they subbed off Mbappe because Xabi wants Mbappe just to have a hat-trick to get more shirt sales. Yeah, I know. They'll sub him off now, I think, just because of the fact he needs a rest too. Yeah. And it's going to be now a throw-in for Kairat. Just throwing it deep. It's now going to be with Tapalov's new substitute that he got replaced by, which of course was Stanajev. And cleaned up there by... I think that's Alaba, yeah, cleaning up. Yes, just once again refresh my brain on who's in the defense. Fran Garcia's there. I keep thinking Carreras is coming on. And yeah, it's going to be now a throw-in for Real. Here we go, Fran Garcia taking the throw-in. Is it just me, or is Fran Garcia like just bulked up? And how old am I? You're 35. I mean, sheesh, that is, you know, W age. For me, it's 18. It's Camavinga now playing over to Rodrigo. He's going to cross this in. Camavinga open, gets the header. It's a goal for Camavinga. He's the first person not. That's not Mbappe to score. W's Camavinga. Let's see that on the score sheet right there. Assist by Rodrigo. I mean, he always assists when he comes on. Rodrigo, he should be starting every game. Assist. Rodrigo Goes. Love you, my guy. Rodrigo, you are literally the best. Goal, about time. I know exactly. It took us only about nearly 2 full matches for someone different to score. You know, at least we're getting some open play goals on here. This is the team that should be playing, though. Why are we not playing as a starter? Camavinga, Rodrigo. I don't get it. They're better than Ceballos and Mastantuono. I mean, I know maybe they underestimate slightly the opponents, but, I mean, still... Even for the derby, not playing Camavinga as a starter, to me, I think he's just such a good player. Should be starting. He can defend, he can push, he can attack, play literally any possession. You know, it's actually a bit, it's kind of annoying how it doesn't start. Please, Abby, consider him as a starter. About time, exactly, about time. And you're watching your match on BN. W's. And this is going to be now with Kairat. They just have to keep playing forward here. And good Courtois. I'm assuming he does something good in a second. But yeah, Courtois has been doing good so far this game, regardless what he does now. I mean, he's definitely always up there as one of the players of the match for me, regardless of what the scoreline is even. You know, if we concede 5 goals, he's still up there because we would concede 10 without him. With a different goalkeeper, definitely would be 10, 15 goals. With sometimes how our defense plays out. He just is really phenomenal, Courtois, how he plays. And Kai Cenat is getting destroyed by Real Madrid, yeah. Can you tell which is the best academies that are amazing in Kobar? Well, you know, there's quite a fair bit. There's Kodsia Academy, which is good. Etifak Academy is good. College Academy, it's not really in Koba, but it's also, you know, a good one. There's a Juventus Academy here. There's, of course, the ones you named. There's a Winners Academy. There's Victory Academy. There's some others. I don't have all the top of my head, but, you know, there's a lot. It's like a Sama Academy as well, I think. There's like a Tigers Academy. I think that's like an Etihad branch. It's an Al Hilal branch. I used to actually go play for them. Not anymore, though. Surprisingly. Rodrigo. Now to Jude. Ceballos. And he's going to play it forward over to Brahim. Now with Rodrigo, who will replace Courtois after he leaves, because he's already 34. You said Al Nassr is your home club, right? Yes, I know. I did play for Al Hilal Academy, but there's no Nassr branch academy here. There's only sometimes the female team actually visits, where I am. But yeah, definitely. Unfortunately, there's no Nassr branch. I would have gone to them instead of stupid. What's it called? You know, Halal Academy. That's why I don't play there anymore. You know, I feel kind of wrong for me. And yeah, there's also who will replace Courtois after these, because I forgot to read that. I'm sorry about that. Indu, because I kind of just got thoughts interrupted there by myself. Love to interrupt myself there. Just seen that save replay by Courtois. Lunin, I think he's good enough. Maybe we can get a goalkeeper like. We are lacking a goalkeeper. There's lacks of goalkeeper replacements, you know? I feel like there is definitely a lack of goalkeeper replacements. It's kind of... it's going to be hard to replace someone like Courtois, who's so important and individualistic for the team. Definitely we need to see how it plays out, how long he'll stay for. He can definitely stay for another 3 years. I mean, he's not really... doesn't look like he's getting any worse by age. If that's, you know, an interest. But definitely, I do think that... Who would be a good goalkeeper? I guess there's Trafford from City. He's not starting. He could be a good replacement. He's young. How young is Trafford? I don't even know how young he is. Trafford. Just getting someone unknown maybe to play there. He's 22 years old, Trafford. Yeah, he could be good. He seems like he's got very good high save ratio. I mean, Le Mans would be a good choice as well, because he's just the fact that he went to Man United. He's not really playing there, but he would be a good choice in the terms of unknown. He played in the Belgium league as well, like Courtois used to. Definitely could develop into a good player. This is a chance for Rodrigo. Fran Garcia taking a shot. It's going to be deflected away. And it's cleared out of the box. And when does Trent return? He returns, I think, in 2 weeks, just before the Liverpool match. He'll play in the Liverpool match. And welcome back, Ron. Hope you're doing good. Hope you were doing good. And yeah, I mean, definitely, it's going to be hard to replace some of the players that are on our team. When they get older, it's going to be hard to replace them. Mbappe's one of them too. You know, we struggled to replace Cristiano when he left. You know, a lot that really took a toll. But yeah. And your older brother plays in Etifak inside Sportyard, and your older brother is begging you to go there. I mean, if you're 34, I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to play in an academy, you know, since you said you're like 34. So probably not. Maybe one of your kids can play there, definitely. I just don't know what the age limit is, unless you're talking about like someone that's like, you know, you're playing in like an older team. This is going to be now the goalkeeper for Kairat, taking the goal kick, just playing it over now to the right centre-back. And it's going to be now over, intercepted by by Jude. Camavinga. Now Jude again. Jude playing forward. We need to see something good from Jude. Brahim. Deep cross, cleared away. And absolutely smashed out the park there. Would I rather save 2 orphans or have 2015-16 Leicester City back? Tough question. That is a tough question. You know, Leicester Prime was something else. Oops, sorry, Mane. Leicester Prime was something else. I mean, what would I do? What would I do with the orphans? Leicester Prime. I'm sorry, I don't know what to do with the orphans if I save them. You know, what would I be doing with them? Yeah, Leicester Prime every day of the week. See Jamie Vardy, Kante, Mahrez. I mean, what a phenomenal team. Drink water. It's absolutely insane. Please give me them. Camavinga. Now we're back to Brahim, and somehow Kairat win a free kick from an absolute dive merchant play right there. That is a dive and a half from Cazabolat. Get back up on your feet, my guy. Yeah, it's not a foul. That is not a foul. The Kairat are pushing forward here, though. They might actually be able to get something from here. It's going to be a corner for them. If they get a goal, fair enough, you know. Soncio does give one of the Kairat players a hug. I think that was Mata. They've definitely just done a good set of gameplay here, Kairat, throughout the whole game, you know. Even though it's 4-0 now, that we were struggling up until very late. And the scoreline doesn't showcase the story of this match. And you just clip that? Okay, great. Thank you, Kelvin. And game idea, Gary's mod. I have played Gary's mod, and yes, that is a W game idea, Ron. AI says there are some options to replace Courtois. Diogo Costa, yes. Bart Verbruggen, Mamardashvili, and Kepa. Probably not Kepa because he's already been here. Maybe Diogo Costa or Mamardashvili is also a good shout, I think, as well. Your son knows you, actually. He's 14. He's an OG and likes your channel. Plus, he's going to Sportyard next week, so he can go there. Or he can't because he's ages older. Yeah, he can go there, I think. I don't know. Maybe, you know, I don't really know the age requirements for different clubs. I'm assuming so. If it's an academy, you know, they usually allow 9 through 16-ish. Maybe Allison. Allison too old. Allison too old to replace Courtois. If we're replacing a goalkeeper with another old goalkeeper, it doesn't really make sense. It's going to be deep crossed out by Kairat. And now playing forward here, it's going to be Marinsky. Collected up nice and easy there by Filho. And Filho is going to hold the ball up. 3 additional minutes of extra time here. Hopefully we can see this one through with a clean sheet. That would be great. You know, just to add a little bit more of a something to the game, like we actually got something out of this one, because so far really just based on the first, you know, proportion of the game, I didn't really like what we were seeing. You know, it wasn't the best. Also, was I actually, geez, I should have been updating the scoreboard for Atalanta. It's 2-1. My God, what happened there? They scored late. Okay, so it wasn't just me not noticing. Yeah, they did actually score late there. Atalanta with the biggest comeback of all time. They've got 1 minute of extra time left. This game's got about 1 minute left. We're doing good on the attacks. I mean, definitely to improve here is just about changing the starting lineup. That's what we need to do to improve. And that's what we need to do to see out the game, really. Especially against, like, who's our next opponent, right? If we take a look quickly at the fixtures here, since the game, I think, is over now. Just about. We got Villarreal, Getafe, then we got Juventus. We need to see, you know, something good. And goal by Brahim. Goal. What a goal. I actually can't believe that. Let's have a look again on the replay here. I thought the game was done. I was looking at the score thing and I saw Brahim scored. Wow. Gonna look at it. I just have got back onto the thing here so I can actually see this replay. So it was... They're with the ball, Kairati. I don't know why they're taking so long with it. Let's see what they do. It's a goal, 5-0. I need to put them on the scoreboard as well. Let's go Brahim. Assist by... Who you saying, Indu? You said assist Gonzalo. Okay. So it's going to be a goal, Brahim. Diaz. Goal in the 90 plus third. Assist by, I think it was Gonzalo Garcia. Here is the comfortable win. You wanted 5-0? I know. This is the comfortable win. Let's have a look. So yeah, it's crossed in by Rodrigo. Jude takes the initial shot. It's caught up. Oh, this is... Why is my game... Okay, that's why I'm looking at this stupidly. My game's lagged back about 20 minutes. That's absolute... Thank you, Internet. Well, full time anyway, it says on FertMob. We can actually see the goal there. Now it's just reloaded, so now I'm actually onto the full thing here. And yeah, it was a good goal by Brahim. Rodrigo, good performance as well. I've got to say, guys, Yeah, we got so far, you know, based on what I would say from this performance, it's not the best performance. And I know it's 5-0. It's not the best. Based on that first half was atrocious. The second half beginning was meh. It was so meh for the most of the game until we made the substitutions, until Mbappe scored the third goal. That's when stuff really started to happen. And to be honest, we need to be starting, you know, in the lineup next time. Camavinga, make him a starter. We need to start Rodrigo, make him a starter. Why in the world is he not starting? We need to keep Arda Güler play. This is what we should be playing. Arda Güler right wing. Rodrigo AM, so he's basically a striker as well. Vini left wing, Mbappe striker. That is what I think we should be playing. Ceballos, get him off the field. Play until Jude's better. Camavinga, until Jude knows how to play football. Camavinga in there. Tchouameni. Backline. Alaba was actually great this game. Maybe play him as a left back. Kairat can come on. Maybe right back. Try out Kairat and right back. I think maybe it'll be good for now since we don't have Trent and Carvajal. And then play Huijsen as a starter as per usual. And then Courtois. That's what I think should be happening here because as far as I'm concerned, that performance was pitiful until, you know, we started cracking them in from the subs. So, yeah, big up to the subs for Real. We did get a 5-0 in the end, but, you know, it could have been 10-0 if we were actually playing, like, proper, you know, football here for the first half. But, yeah, otherwise, it was great. Kairat did put up an amazing performance there. A lot of shirt swaps happening at the end of this game. I don't know what you guys think about that. It's 1:39 a.m. for you, Kelvin. I mean, that is W dedication there, by the way. Yeah, I guess I don't know if you're watching the next set of Champions League games, which are on at, what's the time now? 9:40. They're in 20 minutes for me. But yeah, W performance from the team. W's to Real for getting the win here off the back of that absolute disgrace that we had last time. Will not be mentioned. And yeah, I'm just trying to think. Oh, yes. There is a Real Madrid match here in Jeddah, January. It's like January 18th, I think, that Real Madrid play. I'm going to try and go to that match live. I would really love to be able to go to that one live. It would be such a fun experience, I think. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hope you guys all had a nice time on the match things. Sorry about slight lag there was during some of the games here because, you know, my internet is worse today. Literally is. And I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you so much, and goodbye. W's in the chat. Let's go. And make sure to smash like, smash subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, see you guys next time in 20 minutes. So...